I just threw makeup at my face and hoped for the best. Hey guys, it's Erin. Welcome to my channel. I have got an Ulta haul. Okay, let's put it this way. I have an Ulta haul and a Target haul, but I kind of threw everything together and now I don't remember what I bought at what store, so we're just going to call it the Ulta Target haul and just guess where everything came from. Now, I was actually gathering everything up for this haul and I realized I have a whole lot of stuff from one company, and I promise, I swear to God, this is not a sponsored video. For whatever reason, I went on like a complete NYX freak out or whatever. I don't know, but I bought a lot of stuff from NYX. So I promise you it's not a sponsored video. So Ulta's in the middle of doing their little, what is it, the 21 Days of Beauty or whatever it is. And there's not a whole lot. I've gone through the whole list of what's going to be on sale every day and all that good stuff, and there's not a lot there that really is all that painfully interesting to me. So I'm going in anyway because I needed a couple of things, and I went in twice this week because I have an absolute failure to make a shopping list. So I ended up having to go back later in the week because I forgot a couple of things that I needed. So I'm getting a whole lot of free gifts because of it. Now, the first day I went, I didn't bring it in, but the first day I went, they gave me some bottle of hairspray. And I don't use a lot of hairspray, but I use some, so this little bottle of hairspray is going to be good for me because it'll last me a couple of months. So I'm happy with that. The last time that I went in, however, they actually gave some pretty decent little gifts. This is actually, I think this is a Maybelline thing. Yeah, it's a Maybelline thing. I stuffed all my crap in here. But they give you this big canvas makeup bag, and it's pretty gigantic, and it is a Maybelline thing. But I'm kind of digging it because I actually was able to stuff everything that I bought in this thing, kind of. It's sticking out of the top. But it's a pretty nice little free gift, and hell, it was free. Now, I also ended up buying something from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and they had their own little free gift, and it's this cute little thingamahoozy here that I didn't open because I suck. Inside the little baggie, they give you this, it's like a sample package of their concealers, which I haven't opened. Oh, how cute. Look at the tiny brush. Oh my God, look at the tiny brush. Do you see that? That is the cutest thing ever. I don't know if I'm ever going to use those concealers, but that little tiny brush, I am totally keeping that. Oh my God, I want that out of the package. Let me mold my packaging. Oh my God, this is like a pill box. Guys, look at this. This is like, you know how like you push pills out of the back of the foil? Look at that. That is so weird. I have never seen a sample package. Get on the floor. Never seen a sample package like that. I want this little brush. Oh my God, it's not coming out. Maybe it's not quite like the pill bottles. This is not coming out, and I want this little brush to come out. I'm going to kill it before I even get it out. Okay, I give up. I need a sharp object, and I can't get this thing out, but here's that tiny little brush, which is just the cutest little thing. I love it. Other freebie that they give you is this thing. They give you this weird little thing here, and it's one of those, it's a makeup applicator, but it's, I'm assuming there's no marking on it, and I think this might be like the Ulta brand or something like that, because I've seen these before, and it's one of those weird shaped, it's got a butterfly on it. I don't know. I think that's a butterfly anyway. I don't know. But there you go. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember that that's there. I'm going to end up with like butterflies stamped all over my face. But it's a nice little black, I guess this would be the medium-sized makeup applicator sponge. It's kind of hard too, but I'll give it a try. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat that they threw that in as a free gift. As I was pulling that out, This thing dropped out of the bag, and I don't know what it is. What are you? Oh. Oh. It's an Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I don't even know if that's... Is that gonna... See that little thing? It's a little pencil. You see that? That's kind of nifty. I'll have to give that a try. I'll have to see if it's too dark. I actually went in. The one thing that I needed to buy from Anastasia, which is going to be in the haul, is I think they just came out with it, but it's this eyebrow stuff, and I actually kind of like it. I have it on my eyebrows now. I am having the worst time ever trying to find eyebrow stuff. I need to fill in my eyebrows. It's one of these things that happens when you age. I used to have, my eyebrows used to be perfectly shaped all the time. When I was in high school, I never had to pluck my eyebrows. I never had to shape my eyebrows. Never had to fill my eyebrows in. They were just perfect all the time. As I've gotten older, not so much. A lot of times when I come onto videos and all, I don't have my eyebrows done. So it's mostly because I haven't found anything that really works. I have a lot of eyebrow stuff. I have eyebrow pencils. I have loose powders, I've got compacts, I've got all this stuff, and nothing ever seems to be right. Either the color's too dark, or the color's too light, or it doesn't seem to transfer properly, or I just look like a freak. I think it was my last video that I did. It might have been, I'll have to check. But I think it was my last video that I did my eyebrows. And I thought, when I put it on, I thought, oh, well, this looks pretty good. And I think it was a NYX product. And I put it on and I said, oh, this looks actually pretty good. You know, I think I found a winner. And then I shot the video and I was editing it, and I decided I didn't want to reshoot the video solely because my eyebrows were horrible. But I went ahead and I posted it up anyway. I probably shouldn't, but my eyebrows looked awful. So I don't know what to do with that stuff now, because apparently it doesn't look as good as I thought it did originally. I've got my eyebrows done now. I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills stuff in, and I thought it looked pretty good, but when I go to edit the video, I will find out if it really looks good or not, because it probably doesn't look as good as I thought it did. So we'll see. Right now it looks acceptable. But I have these weird eyebrows. Like my hair is starting to grow in like all different, like all over the place. So I keep forgetting to pluck my eyebrows, so I haven't plucked my eyebrows and they look awful. And the problem that I'm having is that they stay thick right in here. Like I've got full hair right in here, and then back in here it's really, really sparse. And actually on this one, this is the bad part, and you can see it, there's no hair. There's like 4 hairs. From like here to here, I have like 4 eyebrow hairs, and they're not where they're supposed to be. So I kind of have to just draw that on. So that's what my eyebrows look like close up, and I'll show you the stuff that I bought, but that's how it actually ended up looking. And I think it might actually be maybe a hair light, at least back in here it doesn't seem to be. I never know what to do with this because it's so sparse. It's not as sparse over here, but on this eyebrow it's so sparse I never know what to do with it. Since I'm going on and on about my eyebrows, I figured I'd fish through my little bag here. I spit all over. I decided I would go through my little bag here and find this stuff. Oh, look, it's the little butterfly from the... That was an Anastasia thing. But this is the stuff that I'm using. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I think this is at least a fairly new product. I got it in Auburn. And... yeah, it's not going to focus, but I got it in Auburn. And it's really hard to open. This is like the 5th time I'm opening this, and I can't get it open. It's a nice little thing. Here is the colors. They are duos. I haven't used the lighter shade. As you can tell, I used the darker shades. This is what I've actually got in my eyebrows right now. This is the first time I'm using it, so... But you get the little duo here, and this is the Auburn duo. And you get your nice little mirror and everything with it. So far, I like it. It's very easy to use. Go very, very light-handed on it because A little bit goes a very long way. I say that in every single video about something, but it is the honest to God truth with this. If you do more than maybe 1 or 2 sweeps, you're going to end up with very, very dark eyebrows. So I really like this stuff so far. I haven't worn it for an extended period of time as of yet, so I don't know how well it's going to hold up, but first impressions are very good, and you already saw my eyebrows. So in order to get that out, I had to get 2 of my other things out, and they are brushes, so we're just going to go ahead and do brushes. I have a thing for brushes. I don't buy the super, super expensive brushes. I never do. But I seem to have a lot of brushes, and I don't know why. This is one of my favorite brands of brushes, and this is the EcoTools. And this is actually a flat eyeliner brush. And these are supposed to be bamboo. I don't know how they're supposed to be good for the planet. I don't understand any of that, but they make a good brush. So good for the planet or not, I don't know, but they are very good brushes, and I have a lot of their brushes. I have a lot of them, but I needed one more, so here I got another one, and I'm sure it won't be my last. So another brush I ended up getting is from Real Techniques. Again, it's another inexpensive brush. It is a retractable lip brush, which is extremely pink. And I got this because I'm getting a lot of liquid lipsticks lately, and I seem to be really bad at using their applicators. And I decided I would go ahead and get myself a lip brush to see if I can make it just a little bit easier so I don't look like a weirdo. Again, we're going right back to weird shaped body parts. My lips are very strange shaped. I got a whole bunch of lip liners, which you'll be seeing in a minute because that's all part of the haul. And I'm trying to reshape my top lip. This is very pointed right in here. And then everything else seems to be very thin. And then my bottom lip is a little bit thicker. So it looks kind of strange when I wear colored lipsticks. Like right now I've got just a neutral shade on my lips. But it doesn't look really completely weird right now. But like when I wear, in the last video I wore the blue, and if I wear red, things like that, it seems to be, I don't know, it just looks funny to me. I don't know if it looks funny to you guys, but it looks funny to me. So I decided I would go ahead and get one of these and see if I can do a little bit better with it. Now, I did pull this out of the package, which this packaging for Real Techniques is awful. It is so hard to open up. And I'm just gonna, oh, it bounced out of the trash can. I'm confused by this. They give you a cap, which is, it's extremely useful. But it's supposed to be a retractable lip pen or lip brush. So when you take this off, I don't know if you just saw that, but when you have this on, the brush is, the bristles are out. Okay, you can kind of see it. And then to take it off, you do this, which pulls the top piece up. And there's a little bit, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a little bit of the brush kind of sticking out over the ledge of that. So it kind of defeats the purpose, and then you would pull this down to expose. What is the point of this? What is the point of it being retractable when the only time it retracts is when you take the cap off to actually use it? Here's hoping it's at least a good brush, because the whole mechanism on this just does not make any sense to me. But hey, it's there, it's pink. It matches my shirt. Oh my god, it really does. Okay, so the next one is also brushes, and it's this, again, Real Techniques. And it is in this little, I don't know, it's this little case with this little hangy thing on it. It's supposed to turn into a stand and all this other crap. I don't know why I would need it to be a stand, but okay. And it's got all of these, let me see if I can get this little weird ball thing out. It's got all of these lovely brushes in it. And they actually, I have not used them yet. But they're quite nice. They're very fluffy. These two here are quite fluffy. And they're nice and soft. They're very soft. Even this little one here is very soft. As small as that is, it's very soft. Ooh, that's nice. A little more firm, but still soft. And then this one, yeah, smooth. Very smooth. Yeah, these are going to be fun to use. And again, these are Real Techniques, and this is the little case that comes with it and all. And like I said, it's supposed to turn into a stand or something, but I don't know what the point of that is, but alright, whatever. The next thing I got is also from EcoTools. It is actually makeup brush cleansing cloths. Now, I don't plan on actually using these to clean my brushes on a regular basis, but I thought that these would be decent if I need to use the same brush for several colors, or like when I'm doing swatches and things for you guys, I can clean them off with these before I take them into my bathroom to do a real cleaning on them. But I probably wouldn't use these to do your main cleaning on the brush, because it's not going to get all the grody nastiness out. It says it will, but I don't trust it. But it'll be very helpful for swatching and very helpful for when I put more makeup on my face than I have right now. Let's bust out the bag of tricks. I'm assuming I got this one at Target because it's an E.L.F. product. This is actually a brow pencil. There it goes. This is a brow pencil. This nice little attachment here. I like the E.L.F. stuff just because it seems to be fairly decent stuff. But it's also fairly inexpensive. So I'm totally on with that. And this is actually the taupe. Is that going to... Come on. Focus. Focus. It's not going to focus. Okay, but that's the taupe. So it's a nice brown color. It's nice dark brown. And as you can tell, I haven't tried it yet. But I'm going to. Because, again, I have more brow products than I absolutely need. But I need them. Okay, so the next thing I got... Earlier on, I did a really, really horrible video with really bad lighting about some of the Maybelline... Is it Maybelline? Yeah, this is Maybelline. Some of their nude palettes. And this is another one that I picked up. And this is called the Graffiti Nudes. And I have been looking for this for a while. I had seen this somewhere. I forget where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere and I didn't pick it up. And then I can never find it again. And it seems like every time I find it, it's in the clearance rack. Or it's been completely trashed. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I found it at another drugstore and all of them were open and people had their fingers in them, and I'm not buying that because this one I actually found at Ulta. They had the other nude palettes lined up, and then this one was just kind of shoved in there. Like it was an afterthought. Like it was the last one that they had and they just wanted to get rid of it and they shoved it in, and it didn't even have its own rack or its own little tag or anything like that. But I went ahead and bought it because the colors look kind of interesting. So, I don't know. Let's do some swatching. Okay, so the first ones that I'm doing, this is all of these colors right here on the top. And that's the swatch for them. Of course, I did a lovely job with that. But there's the swatch for them from the white all the way down to the last one. I don't see me getting a whole lot of use out of this palette. I'm just looking at those particular colors. I don't see me getting a whole heck of a lot of use out of them. But they're not... You can see them inside the palette here. And then you can see the swatch colors, like... This blue is right here. So they're not really heavily pigmented, but I don't know. They'll pass. They'll do. We can work with these. Okay, now these swatches are these down here, and a lot of these are a little bit more sparkly. And this is what you've got going on here. I actually like that pink shade. It's a little bit more off the cuff than some other pinks that I've seen. But again, I'm not real sure how useful it's going to be, because it's sort of like a, I don't know, unicorn fart pink. I don't know what you would call that, but I call it unicorn fart pink. Now, I also can never pass up a good clearance aisle, so I was in the clearance aisle in Ulta, and I got this big orange ticket, which I'm just going to leave it there. I paid $4.97 for it. But this is the Essentials palette from Ulta. It's their actual brand. And these are the colors. They're pretty much just your standard nudes. But this would be not too bad for like shoving in my purse or something like that. And I can use them kind of to fill in the gaps for all the other eyeshadows I own, because I own probably most of the eyeshadows in the world. Not really. It just feels like it. Oh my god, pencil sharpener. Because who doesn't need a pencil sharpener? That was definitely a Target buy. Now, I also bought this right here. This is Milk from NYX, and this is for the eyes. This is pretty much just cover your eyelids with it and hope to God it makes the colors pop. This actually could make those graffiti nudes pop just a little bit more. So we're gonna be very hopeful. I'm hoping that this, along with those graffiti nudes, could actually turn out to be a good combination. A lot of people have these. I've discovered that this is extremely hard to find. I've been trying to find this for months, and I finally found it. Believe it or not, I found it at Target. So let me see if I can get this open and I can swatch it for you, because I opened everything else except this. I am totally running out of hand space, but let's do it right here. It's that nice white there. That is really nice. That pops really nice. I'm liking that. And it really does look like milk. It feels very creamy. Oh, it blends out pretty nice too. But you put this on your eyelid, and then you put your colors on top, and it's supposed to help make the colors really pop. It seems to work for everybody else. That doesn't guarantee that it's going to work for me, but we're going to try. Something else from NYX, probably going to have the same benefit. This is the NYX eyeshadow base. This one here. And this is also a white eyeshadow base. Here's the information, if it'll focus. It just says ESB01. I don't know if that's the name of it or what it is. I'm going to swatch this right next to the Milk Eye Pencil, just so that you can see the difference. This is the one on the bottom right here. It is very creamy. It's very, very creamy. This would actually make a pretty good primer, which again will help make your colors pop out a little bit more. And this is just a first impression. Haven't tried it. I'm actually kind of looking forward to using it. It's almost like a lotion. It kind of feels like a lotion, and it blends out because I just blended it a little, and now you can, well, you can kind of see it in the camera. It's the power of lighting. In my last video, I was wearing some flamin' bright blue lipstick, and it was actually this. It is the NYX Liquid Suede, and this is Jet Set. And even though I had it in my last video, I think like 5 people watched it, so here is the swatch of Jet Set. And yes, it is very, very blue. Now, I was wearing the Jet Set lip liner with that as well. I'll show that in a few minutes. They literally are the same color. It was perfect. This one is also a NYX Liquid Suede, and this is Club Hopper. Kind of a brown, I guess. These are really, really nice. This is the applicator for them. That one's kind of like bent funny, but it actually, believe it or not, helps it kind of apply a little bit better. But I did go and get that brush after I bought these, so that'll probably tell you something. That is really dark. I've actually had all these on my lips, but the blue one is the only one I've worn for a length of time. That is this one. That is Club Hopper. And the last one is also a NYX Liquid Suede, and this one is Cherry Skies, which is a darkish red. And I'm getting into that fall state of mind. Here's the applicator for that. I am very much getting into a fall state of mind, so that brown and this cherry color are with a fall state of mind. I didn't get any orange pumpkin color. They probably have pumpkin spice lipstick because they've got pumpkin spice everything else. And I am a really bad white girl because I don't like pumpkin spice anything. Okay, and the actually last lipstick that I have is actually a Rimmel, because I had a coupon. You guys are going to learn I am the coupon queen. If there is a coupon for something that I'm at least mildly interested in, I will clip it. I'm not one of those crazy people that goes and buys, like, you know, 800,000 rolls of toilet paper because they had a coupon. I don't do that kind of stuff. But this is actually one of the later ones from them. One of the newer ones from them. This is called, what do they call it? Was it the One? Like Rimmel the One or something like that. It's this here, and it says Coffee Shimmer, which it is never going to focus because my camera doesn't like to focus on things that I need it to focus on. Stupid thing. But this is the color here. Let me pull that out of the tube so you can actually see it. That's the color there. I actually like this one. It's not very pigmented. I did have it on already, and it really isn't very pigmented. But it's nice and creamy, and it's actually a decent color. It's a very light brown. It actually looks darker on my hand than it did on my mouth, because I think it might actually be like a shade or two lighter than my actual like lip color. But it actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of happy with it. I'm looking forward to wearing it for a longer period of time than like the 10 seconds that I had it on in my bathroom. Now we have a bunch of NYX lip liners, and this one here is an eyeliner. So let's do the eyeliner first, just because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't mean to buy an eyeliner. I thought it was a lip color. I was over there and it was in the lip section, and I thought it was a black lip liner, and I threw it in the bag, and when I got home and was taking the wrappers off, that's when I realized that it was actually a eyeliner. It's supposed to be a shimmery black eyeliner, which I don't need any more shimmery black eyeliner. But that's actually, oh, that's nice. I don't know if the sparkles are going to pick up. They don't really pick up. They're a little bit maybe. But that's kind of what that looks like. And the sparkle in it is very fine. It's almost like a dust. So it's not like big chunky glitter. I don't like chunky glitter. But it's nice and fine, and it's very minimally glittery. So kind of like it. And it's nice and smooth and nice and straight, which I need smooth and straight because I put on eyeliner like a toddler. I can get it on just fine on this eye, but on this eye it's like... Okay, so I'm going to start out with the lip liner. These are all from NYX, and they are all the same one. It is the NYX... I don't know what these are called there. It's just a NYX lip liner. So, this one here is actually in... it's actually in pumpkin. Okay, so I have a pumpkin lip liner. I thought it was red, but here's what the tip of it looks like. Kind of looks like a sparkly red. That's interesting. Look at the tip on this. I actually had to pull the wrapper off. That looks awful. Does that not look like it's been used? Yeah, see, here's another one of the lip liners. Okay, and that's what it looks like compared to this pumpkin one. Now, mind you, I took the wrapper off of both of these. Okay, I had to take the wrapper off of this one, just like I had to take the wrapper off of this one. So I don't know what happened to this, but that's absolutely disgusting, because it really does look like it's been used. There's no point at all, guys. That is so nasty. That is so nasty. And look at the lid. I don't even know if it's going to come through or not. See how the lip liner is like all over the lid? What in the world? What in the world? Come on, NYX. Really? There's the color. It's kind of an orangey red. It's a shame. I really like it, but I'm really afraid to actually use it, because it seriously was like somebody at the factory like coloring on their face with this. I mean, really? I would be really bent out of shape if I hadn't just like an hour ago peeled off that impossibly difficult wrapper. I just pulled it off of that, and that's what it looks like. That's nasty. Dang, NYX. Okay, so hopefully this one's not going to be equally as scary. This is another lip liner, and this is a brown shade. Where is the name of it? This is Nutmeg. Okay, this is Nutmeg from NYX. Here's what the point looks like on Nutmeg. Let's go ahead and draw that in there. And that's a nice brown shade. That's going to be... I'm going to be able to use that with so many things. This one I'm going to wear down to a nub. I can just see it coming. Okay, this is the Cherry Skies, which I actually got to go with one of the lipsticks that I just did. Which one is that? That was that reddish, the reddish one. This is the lip liner to match that. Oh, that is so nice. There's that nice red color. And of course we're going to go immediately out of focus, but there you go. There's the red color there. I really like that. I really like that. That's nice. This is Club Hopper, which again, that was to go along with this lipstick here. That was the darker brown lipstick. And this is the Club Hopper, and there's what the point looks like. So I'm getting better points. It seems like it was only that one. I'm really angry about that one, though. Ooh, I'm going to wear this one down to a nub, too. This is a much darker shade of brown. I really like that one. It kind of looks black on screen, but it's dark brown. I'm going to use that one down to a nub as well. Okay, and we've got, with this one, this is Jet Set. This one has been used. It goes along with this lipstick here, the Jet Set lipstick. This is the point, but this one has been used. I used this one yesterday, so, well, not yesterday, but I used it the other day. And that is what that one looks like. Again, it really blends in very nicely with that blue lipstick. If you want to see it in action, go click on my last video. I'll put a link somewhere in here. Click on my last video and you can see what this looked like in action. And last but not least is Mahogany, which is also another brown. I don't know why I went and bought so many browns. Kind of a brownish purplish though. There's the point on that. And yeah, this is kind of a... It's kind of a brownish purple. The lines just kept getting smaller. It's like I have no Wi-Fi. Look, my hand has no Wi-Fi. But there's the kind of a brownish purple. Kind of digging it. Kind of digging it. But that was my Ulta Target haul, including my freebies, with the exception of the hairspray that I left in the bathroom because I didn't even think to grab it. But that was my Ulta Target haul. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is a very small channel. I am trying to grow, so please, please, please subscribe and like and comment and let your friends know I'm here. Share it around. Hit me up on Twitter. You can go down into my description below and you can find all of my social media outlets. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I think I'm on MeWe. I'm on a whole bunch of stuff. So just go ahead below in the description and you can find links to all that stuff there. You can also find a list of all the goodies that I just sampled here for you. And I will see you next time, guys. Bye.